Got another 8 rounds. 2 shots prone. 2 shots on any of the barricade you choose. You have to move, another 2 shots, move, another 2 shots.
But at the bottom.
Anywhere you want, as long as it's not, you have to change each time. Can't use the center square, and you have to be resting on the barricade. So, shooter, start now.
Just run young.
Left.
Left.
Yep.
There.
Don't think, Sparks.
Yeah.
Trying everything.
You're to the right.
Which time I got? 30 seconds. Oh shit, I can't even see it. Impact. Okay, shooter time starts now.
That wind must be stronger than it looks.
I tried everything, man. Impact. Impact. How much time I got? 45 seconds. Impact. 10 seconds.
Now. What?
No,
with your dad, he got 6 and 1.
Yeah, I couldn't see. Nobody did
1 and 6.
Impact.
I dialed 1.5 minutes.
Impact.
Job.
Well, he said 2.5 mils. When I finally hit one, I was only holding 3 minutes. I held 4 minutes. I heard somebody say he's still hitting right. No, I went back to 0 because.
Is the wind going right to left now?
No, it's just going
4.5. When I was missing, was my elevation good?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't shoot like 6.
Well, I was holding the wrong side.
Oh, that was an impact correct for your elevation. 0.7 wind? No. 0.7 difference in elevation.
Well, they were saying that they did 0.5 and they were still going over it, so they did 0.7.
Maybe they haven't adjusted their DA.
Well, he said that my misses were good on elevation, they were just to the right. So I don't know. I couldn't see any of them, dude. I have no idea what I was saying. I was just firing grass at the hillside. Or lead, I guess, on grass.
Hey, scope height, where do you measure?
Want to make sure something copper. Lens. The thing that goes zoom.
Impact.
Nice, Kevin.
25 seconds.
Finish strong. Did you already do this one? I'm not sure if the one's any worse.
Probably here. It comes all the way up.
Grant, you're not really pulling on and off a ton.
Sure.
His name is Bryce Bird.
Well, no, the circle is
Impact. Now you've got your wind. Yeah. Can I steal some of these bits?
absolutely.
Does that help?
Yes, sir.
Impact. Impact.
I wonder where you learned that lesson from.
I mark all mine, and that's all I take.
Impact.
Well, that was a good finish. Started strong. In the middle, kind of.
Impact.
Gradually kind of got better.
Yeah, if I just had one more, I think I might just buy one more set of extensions.
So,
If I just had that much, that's all I needed. I'm good.
tell you what though, this is the only place you can use that.
Sorry, Bryce, I didn't know if I was helping or not.
Extra bit.
Yeah, so there's a sitting time. Yeah, you get down there and you're fighting time and everything, and you just kind of, yeah, you just kind of gotta.
Impact.
I should have. Well, I was out of time. I just wasn't stable enough on my last shot.
Impact.
That's the one thing that's the bummer with the Atlas when it comes to addition stuff, is changing the lens. I love that QE.
Yeah, that was nice when. You see that? That's why I was like,
Yep.
okay. Or I guess it could. I mean, I could always hit the QDM, but that's not as easy.
No. Though, you like a Harris and you're like,
Impact. shoot.
No, man. You only missed one. Took my time. Made hits at least.
But crank it. Do we have another?
Impact. You signed up for this.
And then I helped the thing.
Bolt open.
When he was telling me. There I go. There's another reason. Because I shot so far ahead of him on the first sunlight. Oh, I just did dawn on me right now. Yeah, I told him not the other day.
I don't know if I'm any good to you.
Well, no.
Shooters you got?
Him and 4 more. Last 5.
Good.
He's gonna close my shit to these.
Right here in front of you.
Impact.
Down by your knee.
How much time do I got? 20 seconds.
Impact. Well, see. Empty. Impact.
Good. Nice.
Impact?
Yes or no?
Was that no?
Yeah, because you don't want to do impact. Well, okay, for my first time, I think come up to that's awesome. I learned a lot. I learned that I need a push. Hey, you know what? That was bad.
Oh, come on.
I put that up and I'm like getting ready to shut it off and I had to put another one.
30 seconds.
That was? Yes.
Time!
What do you do for work? I mean,
Kind of a combination. I do poker.
Well,
Drawing prints.
yeah, awesome. You own your own business? There's 2 of them, right? You make the trophy under the challenge, right?
Yeah.
I held a full mill.
I want to go out there, dude. I'm pissed that it go last time the radio tape some of the crap.
Perfect day too. Best shooting I've ever seen. The wind was just calm, like 2 miles an hour, all one direction. Whole valley. It was awesome.
Are you the one that has the strobe thing?
That's Rodney's strobe that we use on the I have it now. He won't comes out, but I have all the targets and my spotter here.
Yeah,
The prints out there is kind of nice.
Yeah. No, I want to go out there when
Yeah,
that
you have to make it. It's always, it's nice. You get plenty of shooting time, but
Hey, I got one.
I mean, it's tough to spot the rods, but I can order about 7.3.
What?
You're missing right.
You screw with me,
you
right?
can probably get there to spot. I mean, a lot of times you get about 3 out of every 10 with 338 and 300.
That's off, but if you're fast.
The ground, it's a lot more dusty and it's like talcum powder kicks up, but it's still splash. It's like that. It's just how do you see it?
You can get away with the tripod.
Unless you're right there and somebody's just watching it right at the target, you can.
And that's nice too.
There's an impact.
Yeah, you can probably get there, but
It's good though.
sometimes see where you're at. Everybody shoots short of it. If you get that far, your dope's way off. You're gonna be walking it up into it. Like I was surprised. I got my dope. I got my shooter adjusted, so I'm on right at 2 miles, going from 3,800 yards to 4,200. I was 8 MOA higher than what I even did with the dope.
That first one
Those are like a mile away. No big deal. So.
Man, I want to come out there and do some video of that. That'd be sweet.
It'd be cool. To get some video of that, actually seeing that distance on video. It's a trip just to watch.
Cameras, the old ones that have kind of scratched lenses
Right.
or whatever, and we could set them up like all over the place, you know. And I've got one of those radio transmitted deals, but
We tried that at a
far,
mile.
the only time I've ever tried to use them is you know, doing milk jug challenges, and I'm always so like hustling, trying to make sure I'm not wasting everybody's time. But
Yeah, we tried one of those at a mile and we couldn't get reception back, but it was on the ground with a steel plate in front of it. We were thinking maybe if you got it
I
up
just
with the
bought some
radio
long
antenna.
cords, like 15-foot extensions. So I don't know if that bleeds off with power or what it does, but I figure if I put it up high, maybe it would
Get
work.
you.
But
It probably
the
would.
Target Cam guy, the guy that owns Target Cam, I've talked to him a bunch, and he's talked about coming out. He's in Reno,
Is he?
about coming out, and he says it doesn't work out that far. But
One way to try it if he shows up with it. We'll see.
well, I've tried to get him to send me one. He wants me to become a dealer, and I'm like, well, bro, the problem is they're like $1,000, you know, and there's only a handful of people that got cash on it. Unless yours is like the end-all, be-all for really hard, really clear, really works everything, then you're going to have a hell of a hard time getting guys to buy it.
Even at that kind of price range is tough to get people
Well, you
to
can
buy.
go, the one that I have is one that Corey Dickerson just built. It's basically replicated one he uses on his helicopters. And, I have to give it back to him. I just don't really like that much. It's cool, it's just kind of
That's it, right?
Little target. It's just it's a 3 foot by 3 foot.
They were hitting that at 40.
Nobody hit it. I hit it. Out of 9 shots, I walked it up in there.
Steve didn't hit it?
Steve come close. He didn't hit it.
That would
He made
piss
it
so
sound
many
like he was
people
hitting
off.
it.
Because they have all these people posting these world
Well,
records.
that's what we did. That's what I wrote. Steve Hayes were on and we talked about it. Everybody's posting world records like 4,000, 40. Let's just go right to 42 just to shut them all up and see if we can hit it. And it was at the end of the day. I hadn't shot for like 4 hours. I was spotting for other guys, and a couple guys were shooting my 50 because they didn't have it in reach. They just bought ammo and shot up. Like, okay, I know I'm pretty close to 2 miles. I'll dial up like 28 MOA, which should get me close. Yeah. Shot. I look like I'm right there. Come up a little bit more. Right
They
there
have
is
to
like.
just pay somebody to let me shoot their gun and
Yeah.
track it to 2 miles. 1 mile's no problem.
Yeah, the 1 mile you can do with anything. I mean, I was shooting 1 mile with my 260. Yeah, the 2 mile is so tough. I think that's why Rodney tried to go in on a 338 up. It's not that I don't think you couldn't get there. It's the fact of trying to watch it and see impacts.
It'd be wasting your time.
It's tough.
See the last shooter?
Impact. Big slow bullet.
Done riding down. Done and ready to ride down. I just got to grab my spotter here.
Yeah, that's fine. Impact. Hits. 9, 10
I
seconds.
think I was trying to add it up real quick looking at it. My goal is to get two first aid that you have to do.
Impact.
Right, pretty heavily.
This is Rob Wilkinson. He's the owner of Special Purpose Rifles. Awesome website. Looking for high-end optics, Accus International Rifles, DT, Desert Tech Rifles, COLLIN scopes, Night Force. He's your guy. He's running the AI there, 6.5x47, the proof research barrel and a COLLIN scope. Shooting at 780 yards roughly. And I have a target at 645, but about a 26-degree angle.
Impact.
40 seconds.
40 seconds. Bong.
Four corners. Everybody heard that.
Windage locks down too. Is that wind stop? No, no. Because you got to be able to go both ways.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Impact.
Oh, really? I don't know. I've never tried. I've never.
It doesn't really matter.
No. Yeah. I've never twisted it. But
well, it only goes to like half.
Impact.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I've never tried it.
1 minute.
Okay.
My zero was a minute and a half left though when I checked it this morning. So.
I like clicking.
I think it's a pretty nice scope for the money.
I think it's a nice
Impact.
No, and I think when you get in that $2,000 thing,
Impact.
it's pretty hard.
30 seconds.
I think just when you're doing that, you just have to be like
Well, like I said, the reticle was a big sell for me.
And I guarantee it. Oh my God. Bounced it off the pavement, crawled through after it. Oh yeah, that reticle's ran up, did like handgun engagement. Like shoot.
Impact.
Pull the bolt back, just like 6 hits.
Well, freaking done.
Yeah.
So he moved in that first deal. I did pull my shot. So there's a round clear. Part of the deal.
Impact.
I mean, they were a great company. I don't want to say anything bad about them, but that definitely was something that you could do. You know, with the exception of they got like Russ. That's a top-notch guy. They got Jeff now.
I feel bad.
He's a really, I don't know him very well, but I followed that whole board here. A dialed in shooter. Wouldn't they have him? And he loves desert.
How's Impact?
We got 11 12 on that.
But I mean, you talk about guys like that,
Yeah. But I mean, the machinists they had too were top notch. Where they really got it.
45 seconds.
I remember the first day. I'm all excited.
Thank you.
Well, you can demo a rifle.
Really? I was going to build another one. Bought a PLRF 15.
Impact.
Oh my God. I sold my PLRF 10.
What are you looking at?
And bought the 15.
That's how you like to come out on that.
Impact.
Nice shoot, Paul.
Well done, sir.
Before
How did you do? That's not bad.
Day 2, the off button.
I don't know. I've been
And I
tuned
shot
out
a
far
match
in
with
the park.
it. Day 1 it was 0. Day 2 it was, you know.
Dane, I have done that.
I don't think I got any.
Cleaned them up.
Don't feel bad. I don't think I'll pull a lot of.
A lot of points there. I do the same thing every time. I got to mentally like force myself to think about it.
I only leave the bolt back.
But yeah, I leave the bolt back. So I had to start. I started.
I don't see the difference. You're both back. You're both back. But
Well, if your bolt slides.
My mag go.
Yeah.